Welcome in. Another video about Dutton Ranch. Alright guys, here's the deal. I've been waking up at like 7 in the morning every day and working till like 6:30 at night. And on top of that, I'm also restoring cards. Doing conservation on cards, sports cards, Pokemon cards and stuff like that. So I'm just like really busy. But in case the previous video messed up a little, my whole barn is for sale. The only thing is, anything that's an EC nomination or a DC horse, obviously, can't be sold at this point in time. But if you want one, I have no problem selling it. Just make me a legitimate offer. You know, Eat My Dust or Mohegan Sun, which will both be breeders after this season. They're really good horses, but they're not. I wouldn't say they're all my best horses. I have horses here that missed cuts, like this one, 6 for 7. That's all stakes wins. 5 for 7, 7 for 8. I mean, so I have other horses in here that just don't have enough points or whatever this late in the season. Any and all horses are for sale, like I said, as long as they're not EC or DC related. So, how do you know if it's an EC horse? Well, when you go to the horse, just look at the points. So that's an EC horse, right? So that would be an EC horse, Dark Knight. And the reason he's not racing is because I don't think there's any more EC races. Lead-up races. No. See, there's no more lead-up races for him. So, he's not. That's why he's not racing. So that's that. Okay, so, otherwise, here are my breeders. Well, here's this here. Let me go back. So DC horses, there's 2 that are still currently running. I ran way more than 2, but these are the 2 that I'm still running in the DC races. So this horse has beat Empirical 2 times. So Eat My Dust has beat Empirical 2 times, or Simplicity, or whatever the hell that horse's name is. And that horse, in whatever that name is beaten my horse like 3 times. So we keep going back and forth. Otherwise, these will be available after the last DC race, which is what? The 18th. So these will be available. Well, they won't be available to the end of the month, because I'm sure they're both EC. Yeah, they're both EC. So he's a digital Derby winner. Yeah, they're both EC. So they won't be available till the end of the month. So don't worry about them. These here, like I said, some of these horses here are 7 for 8. You know what I mean? See you later. 7 for 8. Probably, I could assume 5 stakes wins or something. 6 stakes wins. Yeah, see? Yeah, all graded stakes wins. Except for the special weight, then grade 2, grade 3, grade 2, grade 2, grade 2, grade 2, and then grade 1. I mean, he's won, I don't know. You can see what he's won. He's won a lot. All graded stakes races, so. See you later's a nasty filly, right? Now, this horse is gonna be a breeder after this season. Obviously, it's gonna be an EC. So, to purchase this horse, it could be a racer too. I mean, honestly, you might as well race it when it's a 4-year-old. So it's lightly raced. So like a horse like this, because it's a racer and a breeder, it'll earn money for you in both counts. You know, I want like $10 a foal for this horse, or close to it. So I guess the lowest I'd take is like 175 for this horse, and that's not until the end of the month after the EC races. Some of these aren't going to be that expensive. Some of them might be more if it's a long, but here they are. You know, take a picture, do whatever you got to do. They said the screen went out. Any of these that aren't EC, which, trust me, there's a few of these that are not EC. So, any of these that are not EC, you can pause it or take a picture, do whatever, and then go down here, and there's the rest of them. So, pause it, take a picture, do whatever you gotta do. This EC, you know, these are all EC horses. So, there you go, that's that. Let's go through my tabs here. Here's my 2-year-old racers. None of these should be EC. So, take a picture or whatever. All these are available. They're not EC, and they're on the cheaper side. They're all 2-year-olds, and they can all race. Let me just reset win. It'll let me. Alright. So I'll go through these real fast. Here's win. He's 1 for 10. He's a 109.25. The confirms and the bloodline pedigree is good. He just hasn't been successful on the race course. Here's his works right here. There's 108.25. You would think he's a monster. He just hasn't come to form. Maybe he will when he's a 3-year-old. Hey. If you want this horse, it's a breeder also, too. Send me an offer for $35. Let's go to the next horse. If you get that horse rolling, he's going to be crazy good. This is a gelded horse. Has $62 in earnings. 3 for 7. This is gelded. So he has some wins here. Obviously, he's made some money. So I'll sell this horse for $20. Just send me the offer. Goes to protocol. And Chili Trot is a gelded 7 for 10, $249 in earnings. 2-year-old. Has a bunch of wins. Look at that. So we got, it's a gelded, 7 for 10, $249. Send me a $50 offer for this one. This is ungelded, TCB's Wish, 4 for 8, $225. This horse ran in the Foggy. So this horse is really good. Send me a send me a $40 offer for this horse, TCB's Wish, which is a steal. Aztec Wild, 1 for 3. But has come in the money, as you can see. So 1 for 3, $44. Will also be a breeder. So a $40 offer will get this horse. And that's out of the bloodlines and pedigrees are all going to be good. So that's it on that tab. Aztec Wild, send me an offer for that one. You want it? All these horses are priced to move. I mean, that's really, you're going to make your money back with these guys. All right, here's my 3-year-old racers. These are also for sale. There's 4 of them. I'll go over them since there's only 4. Here's Decentralized. Well, tighten them up here. Set 8 for 13 with 316 is a 3-year-old. So this will, I mean, you could race this as a 4-year-old, but it'll probably be a breeder. I'll take 50 for this one. Which you'll make back racing this horse as a 4-year-old. This is gelded, 6 for 14. Grade 2 came in second. All right, this is an average confirm. Send me $15 offer for Tremendous Red. $15. Her Agenda, 8 for 13. Confirmation's really good there. I know that the pedigree is good. Excuse me. Okay, this horse wins, has a bunch of wins. You could race it at 4 or do whatever. It's a filly. I would like this almost made EC. So, is this in a race? No, it almost made EC. I probably should have entered it in a race. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I probably should enter this in a race. Actually, I should enter this in a race. Because this is so close. So this is for sale. I'll take $40 for it. Yeah, if you want it right now, this is $40. I'm going to enter it because hello. I'm going to enter this horse because I already know it should be entered. It's so close on the EC side. If you want this horse right now, I'm going to enter it. If you want it right now, it's $55. If you want it after it races, it's $40. So Florida Downs, Florida 1. Now let's do Florida 2. Horse. Alright, so there we go. Alright, now we're on Tremendous Runner. Looks like all these horses are really close on EC. 7 for 14, it's a colt. I already know it's got fantastic pedigree bloodline. Like I said, another one you can race and then breed or whatever you want to do there. Very good ideal. I know it's got great pedigree. This one is going to definitely be $175. Why do I come up with that? Well, the confirmations, okay, the racing. I mean, it's already made 174, and the pedigree bloodline is unbelievable. So I already know you can make most of your money back racing this as a 4-year-old, and then when next season comes, when you breed this horse, you'll make out like a bandit. So I'll do 150 for this horse, or 125. That's my lowest. So there's that. Okay, that's that. Hey, all right. I have till 8:30, and that's it. So, well, 8:25. All right, these are 4-year-old racers that are already breeders, but they're EC. I think both of them are EC. So, if you want them, you'll have to wait till after their respective races at the end of the month. So that's that. Take a picture. Do. Santa Anita series. Here's the 100 horses. These are for sale also. I don't know their standings, but I don't think that they're in the. I'm not sure that what rating they are right now. So I'll have to find out right now. There it is. New Derby series. She Has Heart is ranked 10th right now, so it's in the running. So it looks like She Has Heart is the only one. It's actually gonna. Alright, so these are both for sale. They are 100 horses, so. And I do have them entered in EC races, but I will sell these. What's it made? It's made $62. Good confirms, good pedigree. If you want this horse, you can have it for send me an offer for $30. A37. I thought A37 was up there a little bit. I know it's won a couple times and came in the money a bunch. Stop, Nero. So A37. It's a filly. A little bit better than the other one. Send me an offer for $50 on this. Right? So let's go here. Alright, let's go here. Let's see what else we got. We got limited time here. Sorry to keep you guys so long. I'm trying to get this done. Okay, here's 3-year-old breeders. You're going to need to take a picture of this. Alright, I have 130 of them. So, these horses are going to be, some are long. I mean, these are not like crap breeders. Some of these are longs. Some of these, I mean, some of these I'm going to need to race one time. Anything that I need to race one time, as long as it's not a long, just shoot me an offer for $15 and I'll accept it. Long as it's not ideal, or, you know, something like very good ideal. Just send me an offer. I don't want to go through 30 horses, but these are all for sale. And I think some of these are longs and everything. Some of these have raced. I'm just waiting for them to turn 4 so they can breed. So, you know, any offer, just send me an offer that, you know, you see how I pretty much do it. You know, like, let's take Mighty Tremendous, all right? It's Colt, right? He's in here because I'm waiting to breed him, right? So, like, for Mighty Tremendous, I mean, I don't know why I gotta look the pedigree bloodline. I already know where it's from. So, Mighty Tremendous will have 45 foals. On a horse like this, he's got stakes wins. I mean, I'll do like $3 a foal 120. So I'll do 150 for him, and it's well worth it. He's got all his foals, stakes wins, good confirms. I might do 125. Just you see where I'm going at. At like $100, I mean, I can spend $100 and race his foals and make more than, I can make more than $100. I could do. I mean, the way you look, the reason you don't see a lot of really, really good horses come up, like I'm sure Dash has a ton of empirical and all that stuff, bloodlines, foals sitting in his barn. And I have a bunch of mine sitting in my barn. The horses that we know are successful bloodlines and pedigrees, they don't come up very often. Okay, you don't see them come for sale. Most of the trainers hold that bloodline pedigree and just keep using it and using it and using it. Yeah, we're holding it and we don't use all of them because we can't use obviously 130 horses. But you know what? No one else can use it either. So I'm not racing against you. You're not. I know you're not popping my bloodline pedigree out, and I'm not racing against you off of the foals of my two horses here. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather just let the horse sit and have it in my back pocket than sell it to somebody. That's how trainers think. This point in time, you're very lucky, very fortunate, because I'm a top trainer, I'm a top breeder, and I'm not just saying that. The facts are always there. If I have an off season, I tell you why. I told everybody why I had an off season last year. I went off my regular breeding, and I bred like weird horses, and I was testing horses out and everything. So that's what happened last season. This season, I went back to breeding my bloodline pedigree exclusively, and you see I got 9 horses in the top 20 breeders. So that's what's going on here. But yeah, so there's Money Tremendous, and that's an explanation of why things are the way they are. We don't put these, you don't see these horses come for sale. We don't just put them for sale. You know what I mean? We'd rather just sit on them. So, make a fair offer because they're worth their weight in gold whenever you see that bloodline pedigree. Even these horses. I mean, and I don't want a lot for these horses. I mean, this is 7 to Trillo, and, $12 gets you this horse, $12. Now, I'm going to tell you, look, any horse can produce killer foals, but I feel like the odds of, which this is not right. This is me being a retard, or I'm sorry, me being stupid. So I think any horse with good bloodline pedigree can produce really good foals. I'm just dumb, and I prefer horses that have, like, won already. Anything you see that I haven't raced, right? If it's not long confirms, you can just send me like a $12 offer on. Okay, I don't care if it's a colt. I don't care what it is, as long as it's not ideal. So most of these horses, you could just send me a $12 offer on. The ones that race that have money made, that's a little bit different. But most of them are going to be $12. Here they are. Take a picture. Oops. And breed these does not count. So start here. Take a picture. Pause the video. Whatever you're going to do. Like, I know some of these horses are really good. Like, Lethal Weapon's really good. I mean, you could also race these as 4-year-olds. So I'll go down to Aphrodite. You should have your... Oops. Went a little too far. I gotta get in the breeders. There's Aphrodite. Alright, there's Aphrodite. Alright guys, so here's Aphrodite. Take a picture, pause the video, do whatever you're gonna do. I already showed everybody how to look up the horse. Just type it in here in the search up top, the horse's name, and you'll see everything about the horse. All right, blue for you. There you go. Like, I know this horse. I know a lot of these horses are really good, and they're going to be really good breeders. Mighty Tremendous. So, take a picture, do whatever you got to do. Pegasus Fusaichi. Yeah, and, you know, this proves to you what I just said. This is all my bloodline pedigree. We don't often sell these because why would I want to be racing against you guys, you know? Take a picture, do. Anything like this, like Susie Empirical, I just started playing with this bloodline. So, that's a 2-year-old. Here's 2-year-olds. So these can race, and I'll check them when they're 3 years old. So as you can see, my plan was take a picture. That's a long, so I already know that. Take a picture, whatever you want to do. Like a few of these horses, what I did is. So what I was working on was taking my bloodline, right, and mixing it with dashes. And that's what I was working on, as you can see, Empirical Simplicity. So I was taking my bloodline and mixing it with dashes. And then I was going to wait, you know, and breed these horses. You know, because I figure with this pedigree and bloodline, it's going to be kind of crazy, right? So, both Empirical and Simplicity and Neutrello and 7-5 Sisters came from the same, you know, they both came from Trilithium. You know, it's Empire Baker, Double Tap, so it's back there. So there you go. That's what I've been working on. So that's what I was going to work on, and you know, these got to turn 4 so I can breed them, but. Pretty much, that's pretty much. I don't know why I'm rambling about that. Who cares? All right, so that was that. That was all the horses. Next season of Limb, these are also for sale. I got like 17 minutes and haven't even done the breeders. All right, guys, I'm going to make the breeders video a whole different video. I'll do that next. I'll have to do it later tonight. So here's these horses. It's only 14. I was going to put these in the Elim next season. They're also breeders. They're racers, etc. I just didn't name these, but they're supposed to go in the Eliminator. So there you go. There's that. And then I will do another video with my breeders exclusively later today. And then that will be all I'll be doing. You guys want them, just send your offers. Thank you. Have a great day.